We always hear how complex the justice system is, but sometimes the most powerful rules are actually the simplest ones. Today, we're going to look at one of those quiet, behind-the-scenes procedures that acts as a powerful shield for your privacy, and it all starts with a single phone call.
So, let's set the scene. Imagine you get a traffic ticket, but the court date is just impossible. You absolutely have to reschedule. The question is, who can actually call the court clerk and legally make that change for you? Can your spouse do it? A parent? What about your boss? The answer seems like it should be easy, but it gets to the absolute heart of how the system is built to protect you.
Okay, so the first thing you have to understand is that the system has very, very clear rules about who gets to play. This is not a free-for-all. There are really strict boundaries around who can even get a peek at your case information, let alone act on it. And that line in the sand, it is incredibly clear. On one side, you've got the in-group. That's you, the defendant, and a licensed attorney who has officially filed papers to represent you. That's it. That's the entire list. Everyone else, your family, your best friend, your employer, they're all on the other side. Now, this isn't about the court being mean or unhelpful. It's a protective wall built around your private legal matters. It's designed to shield you first and foremost.
So, how do court clerks actually enforce these rules, day in and day out? Well, they have a specific playbook, a step-by-step protocol they follow to make sure that protective line is never, ever crossed.
And here it is, the four-step verification process. Every single time someone contacts the court about a case, the clerk runs this play. They ask for ID, they confirm the person's legal standing, they document the whole interaction, and they have a clear plan for what to do if verification fails. It's consistent, it's methodical, and it leaves basically no room for error. So let's break down that crucial first step, identification.
This is where the details really matter. If you walk into the courthouse in person, it's simple. You show a government-issued photo ID, like your driver's license. But over the phone or online, the clerk needs at least two specific pieces of information, things like your date of birth and your case number. That multi-factor approach makes it so much harder for someone to just guess their way into your private case file. It's a small detail, but it has a huge security payoff.
And what about your lawyer? They can't just call up and say, "Hey, I'm representing so-and-so." Nope. They have to file this specific document, a letter of representation, or LOR. Think of it as their official hall pass. It's a formal, legally binding notice to the court that makes their role official. It's literally the key that unlocks their access.
And believe me, the court takes this document very seriously. The procedure manual is super explicit, and it says this, quote, "Do not allow attorneys to enter a plea or make decisions until the LOR is received and filed." This rule is an absolutely critical safeguard. It prevents any confusion, and it stops anyone from falsely claiming to be your lawyer and messing up your case.
So this system is clearly designed to keep people out. But what does it actually look and sound like when somebody tries to get information and they fail that verification check?
Well, the clerk is trained to respond with a very specific phrase. It's polite, it's professional, but it is an unbreachable wall. Listen to the wording. For privacy and legal reasons. The clerk isn't making a personal call here. They are simply following a legal protocol. This response protects you while clearly communicating the court's official duty. But get this, the process doesn't even stop with the denial. For total accountability, the clerk then makes a permanent note right in the case file that someone tried and failed to get information. This log of every single interaction, successes and failures, ensures the whole process is transparent and can be audited later if needed. Okay, so we've seen the who, the how, and the what if. But now let's pull the camera back and look at the bigger picture. Why does this seemingly small administrative playbook matter so much?
At the end of the day, this entire procedure is a shield. It's doing three vital things all at once. First, it protects your fundamental right to privacy. Second, it ensures the integrity of the legal process by controlling who can influence a case. And third, it protects the court itself from a world of legal trouble. This isn't just bureaucracy for the sake of it, it's the very bedrock of a fair and private justice system.
So we've just uncovered one of these invisible shields working within our court system to protect you. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other hidden rules and quiet procedures are out there, protecting us every single day in ways we probably don't even realize? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining this explainer.